being demolished. She's only a sophomore, though, so she's got time to recover. Those hot dogs smell really good here in the ballpark today.
Yeah, we got some Franks going. They're a little overpriced, $6.25. I don't know if I can afford that today.
As number 6, you know it, you love it, Amanda Reinhold.
Amanda Reinhold, once again, another freshman. And Summit Academy being number 1 in their region, 12-0. It just goes to show that they'll only grow as they've got a lot of freshmen on their lineup and sophomores. I only see two seniors on their whole roster.
A bunt is laid down and pops foul for Reinhold. So, Logan, what are you looking for really here from Summit Academy today after scoring 4 runs?
Well, exactly what we're seeing them do. You can see them making a lot of contact and putting it right where no one can field it. And also they're making North Sevier make a lot of mistakes, and I think that's just coming in and being the top team. You know, North Sevier's got to be a little hesitant coming in at only 5-5 in region play as Summit Academy's 12-0. So, yeah, just keep making contact with the ball.
Popped up foul. It will hit the backstop. 2-2 is now the count.
Oh, thank you.
Satan's.
Maddie, you're the best. Oh, we have a watcher.
You are watching North Sevier versus Summit Academy. Summit Academy leads 4-0 here in the bottom of the first inning as a bases-clearing triple to left center field was hit by Kira Glodowski. The first baseman, outfielder, utility player. She's a senior leading this team. High fastball on Reinhold from Kiel as Kiel has been struggling as of late.
I just feel like this is a good number 12. Okay, you guys are live.
Base hit into left field goes foul for Reinhold.
Left field. Stage left. If you're an actor, but that's right field, buddy.
It is true. It's different from this camera angle we have in the booth. The payoff pitch. And she'll go down swinging as that is out number 2.
Could you hear me chewing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take this off.
Serious, best hot dog I've ever had.
I would love a hot dog. Are you
Holy
cooking
cow.
more?
This is cooked perfectly. The bun's warm. Oh my gosh.
As
Ryan.
number 8 comes to the place, Logan's girl, Bree Bronson.
Oh.
Yeah, Ryan, if you're still cooking, I would not mind another.
Me neither. I would love one.
I would love a first. This is the first pitch to Bronson is outside for ball 1. Popped up foul on the left side.
I remember Bronson, her mother told me that her first words were, "I love softball."
True statement, actually.
That's true. We're only laughing because of something someone said in reference to Smash Mouth earlier. But it's true.
The second pitch to Bronson's outside again. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Here on a beautiful day in Spanish Fork on field 2. As Bronson gets set, swings at a good fastball there from Kylie Keel. Keel already got 4 earned runs and is responsible for the runners on first and second. But she did just strike out Bronson. Next up, number 14, Jennifer Trask.
And it looks like the bottom of the first is just never going to end for North Sevier, as they've allowed 4 runs to score, and there's a man on first and second base.
Sets and deals his Keel, and a pop-up near the bag at second, and the catch will be made by the second baseman. And North Sevier will finally get the bats going as Summit Academy now leads 4-0. And Logan, what did you see from Summit Academy there? Just good baseball, really.
Just pretty much, yeah. Exactly. Like I said, contact where no one could get the ball, and it wasn't a lot of pop-ups either. They were line drives down right in between shortstop and third, exactly where you want it, or between shortstop and second base. It was perfect placement and a few errors from North Sevier that cost them a couple runs. As you can see, Summit Academy leading 4-0 at the top of the second now.
Big hit with the bases loaded by Kira Glodowski. She's one of the seniors on this team, a leader. She does a really good job at getting the bats going for North Summit. They are 12-0. Coach Whitney Hamlin.
Heyman.
We talked to her a little bit earlier in our pregame today. about being nationally ranked 6,992nd. Why? What? Do you remember what she said about that ranking and what she thought of it? I think she said something like number 1 in the field and number 1 in the national rankings.
How does it feel to be ranked 69? What? Yeah. Oh, sorry. 6,900. That just means she said it meant so much to her.
As we get back going, number 13 will step up. Or, I'm sorry, that is number 33, Camry Brunson.
We're live. We have one watching.
It's in this class, too.
That is awesome. All the camera movements that are going.
Pitching for North Summit is number 12, Emma Perkins. Or maybe it's not Emma Perkins. What does that look like to you?
Number 12, yep.
Emma Perkins. She's not listed as a pitcher, but she's pitching here.
And she's also a sophomore. Like I said, a lot of young talent coming out of Summit Academy as they only have 2 seniors on their whole roster.
As Camry Bronson lines one into right field for a base hit, as Sevier gets the bats going.
That's a great way to start the top of the second. Get a man on first with 0 outs. Finally, North Sevier is setting themselves up to actually get a couple runs in this ball game.
Here comes the pitch, and it is outside for ball 1.
Yeah, Summit Academy not only having...
She's a lefty on the mound today, too, which is interesting.
Very interesting. They only have 2 seniors and 1 junior, so everyone else is either a sophomore or a freshman listed for Summit Academy.
Line out to the third baseman, who will throw to first base and will get the out.
I think
there.
they got the double there.
Did they get the double?
So
play?
she caught it at third base, close to third base, and
one.
the runner did not, from first to second, did not realize that she needed to tag up.
She tagged up.
She did not tag up, so
was
they
thrown out at first base. Double play by Summit Academy.
And those errors by North Sevier are going to cost them in this ball game.
High fly ball into right center field. The center fielder back on it and will make the catch for a quick inning.
Wow.
For Emma Perkins. As Emma Perkins, what was that, a 5-pitch inning?
The top of the second seemed so promising for North Sevier, the Wolves, but just a simple error gave up 2 outs instead of just a single out. And then that pop-up, that cost them their whole inning. Now they have to have North Summit come up, and they're not going to stop swinging the bat. They make contacts better than any other softball 2A team in the state. That's just North Sevier's worst nightmare.
It really
to
is.
end the top of the second.
As Summit Academy got the bats really going well against Kylie Keel in the first game. She's a pitcher, also a sophomore, and she's trying to get that going, but maybe her inexperience a little bit. Maybe her inexperience got to her a little bit in that inning, but we'll see if she can battle back here. Already in a 4-0 hole. Thank you to our hot dog vendor Ryan.
Giving us free hot dogs today. They're incredible. No joke. I've never had a better hot dog in my life. Yeah, good ball game out here. 2A state tournament. I think this is the first round.
Yep, as we're getting a look at some of the players warming up here. And first in the batter's box will be, I think it's the pitcher, Emma Perkins. First pitch is outside for ball 1. So, Kylie Keel sets and deals. Looks to be outside. Oh, a strike is called on the outside corner.
I think that is
1-1.
actually Alex Perkins, the sister.
Oh, is it?
Yes. And she does the running swing like we see a lot of softball high school players do and college players. They start a running, get some momentum forward as they're swinging the bat. I don't know really the technique behind it, Cole, do you?
Really just to get a good running start of the ball, as this one is lined into center field for a base hit. And you see actually some of the MLB players taking it up as well. We've seen Ichiro Suzuki kind of take a little bit of that running start. And it's really mostly just a softball thing. But obviously there's some upside to it if you see a Major League Baseball player doing that as well. Next up is number 10, Hope Richardson. As she will set to bunt, she lines one down, and that will advance the runner, see if she can beat out the tag, and she does. As great base running there
by Alex Perkins.
One
of the other seniors.
Notice the throw was going to go to first. She then rounded second, and now Summit has runners on the corners and ducks in the pond for number 12, Emma Perkins. Or number 13, I apologize.
Ellie Cordero. And 0 outs in the bottom of the second. And she stole from first to second quite easily. North Sevier not even challenging her.
If that throw goes down, though, then they're going to have the runner at third steal home, which would give us a run. That pitch is called there for strike 1-1 now on on Caldero. The pitch. Hit and a line drive into left field. That's a base hit. That'll score 1 easily. They're going to bring in a second. The throw home is late, and the throw is overthrown, and another error as Ali Cornerano will advance.
Once again, a single turns into a stand-up triple for Summit Academy as they lead 6-0 to North Sevier. And once again, the catcher got in the way of the base runner from third base, and that's the second time in this game so far that you've seen her hit the dirt from a sliding runner coming in from third to home.
First pitch is high now, as the score is now 6-0. Bouncer towards short. The throw will go to first, and she is overthrown. The ball gets away from the first baseman. That will score the runner from third as an RBI single there from Summit Academy, and 7-0 as North Summit looks to 10-run these North Sevier Wolves.
I have to ask, do you know of any mercy rule?
I think it's 10 runs.
If you're up 10 by what inning?
You're just up 10 runs. It's called 10 running them.
Wow.
It's kind of hard to see Kylie Keel go through this, but I mean, she's a good pitcher. She'll bounce back. She has her junior and senior year. And but I mean, Summit Academy just has great hitters. They're 12-0 in region on the year. Their state rank is 54th, which is really good.
For a 2A team, especially.
For a 2A team to be ranked 54th, that's incredible.
And their national rank. Outstanding. 6,992 in the nation.
6,992.
That's what I said, 6,992.
Back to the top of the lineup is Madison Hill. The freshman will get us going.
And once again, North Sevier with that little slip up at the top of the second where the base runner didn't tag up at first really cost them a lot of momentum and let Summit Academy just extend this lead from 4-7 with 0 outs. I believe there's still 0 outs.
We had somebody strike out. You remember that?
Did someone strike out?
Somebody did strike out.
I don't remember that, but
they
maybe.
Called strike 3, I think it was.
Are these hot dogs the bomb?
They are so good.
No joke, this is the best hot dog. Maybe one of the best hot dogs I've ever eaten.
I'm not going to lie with that as Madison Hill fouls one back to the backstop for 0-1. So Madison Hill, the shortstop, third baseman, and utility player freshman, now up to bat. And she will hit a high pop-up into center field, back going to center field, and she will miss the catch at the wall.
As she falls over the wall nearly.
As base running, she was the runner on first was going to tag up, thinking that she was going to catch this ball. The ball carried further, so she was only able to get to second after that one, thinking she was going to tag up.
And that's a smart, safe play. I'd rather have a runner on first and second than a risk to go to third and only have a man on first with 1 out. Well, with 2 outs, actually.
The next pitch, Emma Perkins lines one into center, and that ball is caught for out number 2 with runners on first and second. Good first pitch swing, though, by Emma Perkins.
So Summit Academy, North Sevier looking to hold them under 10 runs just to extend their season a little longer. Let's see if they can hold them off. As number 6, Amanda Reinhold, the freshman, comes up to bat once again.
The catcher and third baseman looks to bunt. She does down the third base line, but a good throw, or a good fielder, but a bad throw, as it will be an error. 1 run is in, and the runners advance to the corners.
And Summit Academy extends their lead
That will
from
be
8 runs,
listed
7
as
runs to 8.
E5 as number 10, Jaquel Kornberg. She missed. She threw the ball low. The first baseman wasn't able to dig it. And that will be 8-0 with the winning run on first base.
And it's only the bottom of the second inning, so you can see how lethal this Summit Academy team is where they can 10-run the North Sevier Wolves in just 2 innings.
Very, very true.
With only 3 upperclassmen, 2 seniors, and a junior on their whole lineup.
So here comes up to bat number 8, Bree Bronson. First pitch is way outside, as catcher will throw back to third. But in there safely is the Summit Academy runner.
So now there's a man on second and third, and no man on first. As number 8, Bree Bronson, like you already said.
She'll try to lay down a bunt, but she'll miss. That will be strike 1.
A 1-1 count.
Here comes the pitch as Bronson fouls it off back the third base side.
Yeah,
to the
Bronson
backstop.
watching a little too. She watched that ball a little too long, seeing if it was going to be in that strike zone. It was good of her at least to make contact, so she can get a feel for where the pitcher is putting these balls.
Here comes Keel, the next pitch. Bronson swings and misses, and that is out number 2. You were right. That's only out number 2 as number 14, Jennifer Trask, comes up to bat.
Jennifer Trask, another freshman. Left field, third baseman.
First pitch down the middle for strike 1. Trask batting right-handed at this appearance with a chance to put this game under wraps. A single scores 2 runs. Trask bouncer to third and will get by the third baseman and by the shortstop. 1 run is in. 2 runs will score. I don't know if that's going to be the end as Trask doubles. 10-0 Summit Academy.
At only the bottom of the second. And I'm not sure if they do have the mercy rule in the state tournament, though.
Very true.
And it might be after a certain amount of innings as well. We'll have to see.
10-0 Summit Academy, as they are a fun softball team to watch. But really errors from the North Sevier
Wolves.
Yeah, they just really given this game away, to say the least.
And I think this just goes to show how, like I said, how amazing Summit Academy is. I think they could make a run, knock on wood, all the way to the state championship, as they are
killing it. Bouncer, the
dominating.
second baseman, will throw out the batter as North
Alex
Sevier
Perkins
finally gets out of an inning.
So she allowed 4 in the first and 6 in the second. And Summit Academy just looks to be warming up. Let's see what they can do in the third inning.
I mean, what is that average? 5 runs an inning already? Which is ludicrous here in a softball game. But Summit Academy we see is one of the best teams. Do we have any stats on Summit Academy? Can we get some stats on them?
So we have our stat man right here, David Redding. He's going to be coming on the air. David, what did you see in those last 2 innings?
Yeah, again, it's a lot of what you guys have already been saying. For the most part, it's just North Sevier having a lot of errors, and that's getting them to advance a lot more than they should have. You know, I think a lot of it is maybe the nerves of North Sevier coming up into a state game. But overall, it's just each player from Summit Academy is making contact with the ball and getting a chance to make it to the base.
Very, very true. We're looking at the stats here. Alex Perkins, Logan and David, is batting .457 on the year. That's incredible. .457 with 70 at-bats, 45 runs, 11 RBIs, 32 hits. And, I mean, she does that little run up there, and she's acting like a pro softball player, and she really is.
She has 1 home run this year. Maybe we'll see another one during this tournament.
We might. The Perkins sisters really dominating this league as the first pitch from Emma Perkins, who has the most home runs on this team with 2.
Yeah,
The
Alex
senior.
Perkins, we might be looking at 2A Mrs. Softball with how she's been playing this year.
She really is, as the first pitch is hit by Alyssa Bostart. All right. Bostart, the junior, lines one in over the third baseman's head.
And North Sevier starting in every single one of these innings with a person on first base, and
As a pass ball gets by, and the runners will advance to second.
then they just seem to slip up the next few batters. Let's see what they can do here with a man on second with 0 outs.
Emma Perkins deals, and a strike is called. Swinging strike by Jessica Saw, the outfielder. Shaw. She's a good player, junior. See if she can do some damage here and get an RBI in.
North Sevier just looking to put at least 1 run on the scoreboard before this game is over, as they are down 0-10 to the number 1 team in 2A, Summit Academy.
The next pitch. Curveball, bouncer back to the pitcher. She'll throw to first. Runner will try to go for third. She'll slide head first there and will make it safely. That's not a bunt, but it works out as one as they advance the runner to third. So runner in scoring position now for, looks to be number 10. Did it look 10 to you?
Yes.
Jaquel Kornberg.
Jaquel Kornberg, a senior for this North Sevier team, as she's going to look to bunt.
Trying to just get a run on the board, really.
One of the captains, really, of this team. Trying to motivate North Sevier to put at least a few runs on the scoreboard. And to just look confident, as this might be their last game of the season.
Kornberg takes a big swing and a miss.
It's 0-2 count for her.
She's got to scrunch up her swing, choke up on the bat a little bit, just be able to put this ball in play. The next pitch is high.
That's a great pitch by Perkins, trying to get her chasing. Get her to swing at that high pitch. Really well read by Kornberg, though.
Pitch is now fouled back off the backstop for still 1-2. Next pitch is hit down the third base line, but it will just bounce foul before it hits the third base bag. Still 1-2.
Yeah, smart play by the third baseman of Summit Academy to let that roll out. She saw that the third baseman was going to stay. The runner on third was staying on third, and it would have been an automatic, pretty much for Kornberg, automatic 1 base. So it's smart of her to, instead of go after that ball, let it roll out of bounds. Out of bounds, yeah, pretty much.
So Summit Academy is first in the 2A North region with 12 wins and no losses. This ball is grounded foul to third base side. Enterprise is 10-0 on the season, which will be a tough opponent for them. So it'll be Summit Academy, Enterprise, and South Summit, who we assume got. I'm sorry, I'm talking about a different team. They're 10-2 on the season, but Summit Academy, the real favorite to win this one, as Kornberg strikes out swinging. 2 outs now, as number 42, Kylie Keel back up to the dish. In the top of the third inning in the 2A state tournament game in the first round. Ball is hit hard, but slices foul on the third base slide. So here goes Perkins.
Yeah.
Perkins deals in a strike on a good curveball there, low and away.
Yeah, top of the third, North Sevier looking to score here in Spanish Fork as we are commentating the 2A state tournament first round.
The next pitch is chopped foul on the first base side. If you're just joining us, Summit Academy is leading North Sevier 10-0.
At the top of the third.
Scored 4 in the first, 6 in the second. Look to get the final out here. Pitch is bounced back to the pitcher. She'll get an awkward toss at it, and the runner will be safe as Kylie Keel makes it there.
Hey, and
an
North
RBI
Sevier.
single.
North Sevier putting a point. You always hate when I say point. A run on the board.
So Kylie Keel helping her own case here as she is the only person to have an RBI for North Sevier in this game. Next up to bat will be number 8. Logan, you're really close to her, Briley Bueller. What can you tell us about her?
Briley Bueller is one of the best softball players I have ever met. Really not as much talent, but her heart is in the right place.
She loves softball. She really does. She has a love for this game, and she really wants to help her team win. She's a senior. She's a left fielder and a pitcher. We've seen her do so many things over her career here at North Sevier, and we'll see if she can do some damage at the plate with the runner on first base. First pitch is high, as Perkins just looked to lose control of it a little bit. 10-1 is our score. Summit Academy leads. Next pitch is high for ball 2.
And it's good to see North Sevier making some contact in this third inning. You know, they've got about 2 people on base total almost in the last 2 innings, and they haven't been able to do much since. But for North Sevier to get at least 4 people on base so far
3-0
is
now.
impressive.
As the pitch is high there. As Briley Butler. Sorry, I think
Very
I said
close.
Bueller. First time, Butler looks to draw a walk. As Emma Perkins looks to put one right down the middle as Butler swings and misses.
But that's a batter's count. I love to see her swing in there. 3-0 count. You might as well take a swing at 1. You know your team's in a hole. You got to try and scrape away at it.
Yeah. Next
somehow.
pitch popped up high into right field. The right fielder's in on it, and she will make the catch. As North Sevier does get a run, though. 1-10 is our score as Summit Academy in a real blaze of a game. They're scoring runs so quickly. Their bats are moving. They're not giving Kylie Keel any time to get into a groove because they're just hitting her so often. And that's tough to do.
Yeah, and Whitley Heyman, the coach for Summit Academy, really proud of how her girls are playing, I would think. Especially this season, 12-0. A great coaching staff there at Summit Academy. And it shows just with the record and the score here in this first round of the 2A state tournament.
It really does. And, like we said, they're 12-0. They do a lot of things right on and off the field. As we're going to get Kylie Keel out there pitching again. Look through some of their stats for the season. Pitching-wise, don't have any wins and losses listed. But ERA-wise, Emma Perkins does have the lowest with 3.05 runs earned average. So that's pretty good, as she has made 7 appearances through this season, which is a lot to pitch 7 games out of
12.
Yeah,
Wow.
out of 21. So a third of the games were pitched by her. And, worst case scenario, she lost 5 of them, which would not be the case because she had to pitch in region play. But here we go, as the first pitch is high to Keel as number 10, Hope Richardson, back at the dish, batting right-handed. Righty on righty as Keel deals swing and a miss from Richardson. She's a junior outfielder, second baseman, and a utility player, really. Just a junior. Has a lot of hope to win a state championship this year as the next pitch is inside, called strike. Keel sets and deals as a pop-up toward the backstop. Catcher running back on it and makes a nice catch.
Nice catch there. Kylie Keel, you can see, putting a little bit more speed on every pitch. I think she is trying to make up for the 10 runs she's allowed so far, but pitching super well at the beginning of the bottom of the third.
As Jaden Bills, the catcher, made a nice catch there, the senior. Next pitch is inside for a strike. Is number 13. How do you pronounce that? Ali
Cordero.
Cordero?
Yes.
She has pitched in 18 games this year.
Wow, that's very
Appeared in
impressive.
18 games, according to Max Preps. And she now has a hitter's count at 2-0. Keel sets and deals. Pitch on the
Another
outside
ball.
corner. Won't get the call from the umpire, though. 3-0, a real hitter's count. Let's see if Cordero can do some damage. Next pitch, bouncer towards towards short. The throw will not be in time, though, as Cordero ran out the throw. So
And
good
that's
run,
the-
base running there.
Yeah, definitely good base running, and speed is key, especially in such a small field. We're used to seeing baseball where if it's not placed perfectly, you're almost never going to get to that base. But there, Cordero able to outrun the throw as it's 1 out for Summit Academy. Sorry, I got caught watching the game instead of commentating.
I think this is number 27 on Summit Academy. Will you scroll down? I forgot her name. And she hits a pop-up into deep center field, and that will be caught. Kira Glodowski, who had 3 RBIs in this game to really get these bats going for this team.
And North Sevier playing really good at the bottom of the third. Already 2 outs and only 1 man on, and it's at first base. So looking to shut out Summit Academy in the third inning, which would be helpful for their case where they are down 10-1 right now.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for these girls to come back as a ground out or a strikeout there from Kylie Keel.
Yeah, incredible hitting by Summit Academy, though. Making contact as almost every single batter comes up. And 10 runs in 3 innings, that's very impressive. As Emma Perkins only allows 3 runs an entire game average. Hopefully we can get back to this ball game shortly.
We're having some technical difficulties. We're going to have to help out our producer as we are here in Spanish Fork, but
Yep, Spanish Fork, Utah. And
home of the great 2A softball state tournament.
It's an amazing sport.
It's really fun to watch some of these girls play
And it's a lot more high speed than you would think.
as North Sevier gets out of the inning unscathed. 10-1 is our score as we go to the top of the 4th.
And North Sevier was making a lot of contact at the top of the third. Let's see what they can do at the top of the 4th now. Down 9 runs, but able to score their first point last inning. Finally got a taste for what a run feels like.
In this game, yes. Jaden Bills up to the plate. The catcher who made a nice catch around the backstop, flipping off that mask and making a nice backhanded catch as the catcher, which is not easy. And she'll come up to the dish. First pitch is outside and in the dirt for ball 1. Still Emma Perkins on the mound, the sophomore.
Beautiful day out here in Spanish Fork. 85 degrees, partly cloudy, a little bit of a breeze. It's beautiful.
Emma, and the base hit there by Jaden Bills into the gap in left center. She will hold at first base. Good cutoff by the center fielder there. But, like you said, every time North Sevier gets up, the leadoff man has gotten on base.
Yeah, very true. 4 innings in a row. Let's see if number 33, Camry Brunson, can get on base as well to set up North Sevier to cut the lead of Summit Academy.
Curveball doesn't get down there for Perkins. 1-0. Runner on first base, 10-0. Summit Academy leads North Sevier.
10-1.
10-1, that's what I meant to say. As a line drive is going to be dropped, that should be an infield fly rule, as it is called an infield fly rule to the second baseman there. As we'll get one out with a runner on first base, as we get to see number 3, Alyssa Bosshart, batting right-handed against the left-handed Perkins. A good matchup for her. First pitch is grounded toward first base, double play opportunity, but the first baseman unable to get a glove on that ball, and no outs will happen. So 2 people on first and second with 1 out, as North Sevier trying to get a run here. Trying to get a couple runs to put this back as number 23.
Jaylee Cowley comes up, and if anyone's going to put some runs on the board, it's Jaylee Cowley with one of the best batting averages on this North Sevier team.
The pitch is a little high.
And Emma Perkins doesn't want to deliver a ball right down the middle because she knows Cowley can just put one right over the fence.
Anything in the opposite field is going to end up in a double, and this one is hit into opposite field. It's going to be popped up, though, to the second baseman. Will she get there? She will not. Runners will advance. Throw to third is not in time, and the bases are juiced for North Sevier. A great pop-up just over the first baseman's head lands in shallow right field, and this will give an opportunity for number 2, Alyssa
Bosshart.
Alyssa Bosshart, the junior second baseman and pitcher, to try to give her team a good lead. As we've seen Summit Academy have a bases-loaded opportunity and clear the bases. Let's see if North Sevier can do the same. First pitch down low in the dirt, and a good stop there by the catcher, number 6. I apologize, Amanda Reinhold. She's a freshman there, but with a good stop to keep that ball in front of her and prevent a run from scoring. Here comes Perkins with the next pitch. Is in the same spot, low and outside, 2-0. You definitely don't want to walk a batter in right here.
Oh, definitely not. But Emma Perkins doesn't want to deliver a ball where Alyssa can knock one pretty cleanly. And this is exactly what North Sevier had to do to try and cut this lead, as it's a 3-0 count for Alyssa Bosshart with the bases loaded,
so
with only 1 out.
So 3-0. For Perkins, she's going to need to get one in there, as Bosshart is choked up way on her bat, trying to look to pull this ball into left field. Let's see what she does here. Perkins winds up and pitches. Bosshart grounder right back to her. She'll go home to get the force out there. 2 outs now. Bases are still loaded. Good play, though, by Perkins there to prevent the run.
Yeah, really smart. Keep North Sevier at only 1 run in this game, and make Jessica Shaw, the junior, deliver here at the plate.
Trying to come back into this game. Let's see what Shaw can do. Here comes the windup. The pitch. It's high. 1-0. So 1-0 with the bases loaded. North Sevier trying to get back some runs in a 10-1 ball game that Summit Academy leads here in the top of the 4th. The next pitch. Curveball will be swung at and missed. Kind of looked a little off speed there, and it caught her off guard.
A 1-1 count now for Jessica Shaw, the junior.
Next pitch from Perkins is a strike and a nice curveball from her.
Yeah, it was a little outside, but Shaw
bid on that.
Yeah, exactly.
So the payoff pitch to see if Perkins could get out of a jam. The 1-2 pitch is swing and a miss as Shaw strikes out swinging.
And North Sevier is not even going to score 1 run, as it was bases loaded for 2 runners. Excuse me, 2 batters. What am I talking about?
Man,
there's only 1 out, bases loaded, 3-0 count. Could it have been any worse for Emma Perkins? And she gets herself out of it somehow, as Summit Academy still leads 10-1 to the North Sevier Wolves.
Is Kylie Keel's going to have to just keep these runners at bay, and we saw this actually from we were down in Pleasant Grove doing the Pleasant Grove baseball game with Lone Peak.
Ah, yes.
Pleasant Grove had runners on base in multiple situations, were not able to drive in any runs. And we've seen that from these teams, and Pleasant Grove ended up losing 7-4, which sucks because they had about, what would you say, 6 or 7 base runners left on in
at
scoring
least.
position.
Yes.
Really. And it was tough for us to watch kind of just this team come so close but have so many opportunities for
and we saw them even
scoring.
make a run in, I think it was the 6th inning or the 7th.
It was the 7th inning.
The 7th inning, the bottom of the 7th, where Pleasant Grove had scored 4 runs and they needed 7 to catch up to Lone Peak, and it was just it wasn't enough, and it was a little too late in the ball game for them to catch
these base runners
up.
that you're leaving on, you need to score them, and that's what North Sevier has to do here against Summit Academy. They need, when they get runners on base, they got the leadoff girl every time on base, but you need to get runners in, and that's where you just need to put a ball in play and hope for the best. And that's just not what they did. They put a ball right to the pitcher and then a strikeout with the bases loaded, which is really tough, as we're going to see the pitcher, number 13, Emma Perkins, get back up to the plate, batting left-handed against the right-handed Keel. First pitch is popped up, and a great diving catch. Did she make it? She
An
did.
amazing snag.
A great catch there by the shortstop, number 33.
33.
Give me that name. Camry Bronson.
Yeah, Cameron Brunson just with an amazing catch. Diving. It looked like the third baseman should have come over and got it. The shortstop sprinted up. Amazing athletic dive.
play.
Yeah. And that's exactly the start North Sevier wants, as they're down 9 runs
So
to Summit Academy.
next up to bat will be Amanda Reinhold, and the first pitch on her will be inside for ball 1. Keel coming back with the next one quick as Reinhold bounces it to first. The first baseman fields it easily and touches first base for out number 2. So Keel trying to get a quick inning here with only 3 pitches so far.
And to talk once again what you were saying, leaving runners on base, when Summit Academy had a bases loaded, they were able to drive in every single runner. North Sevier leaving 3 on, and that's why it could be a totally different ball game if they're able to put those runners on the home plate. Just not able to deliver.
Bree Bronson checks her swing, but she does go 0-1. Next pitch from Bronson is inside, 1-1. Keel likes to work quick, and we're with it. Here comes Keel back at her. High for the 2-1. Bree Bronson has gone 0 for 2 tonight. Next pitch, outside, called strike. Just got the corner, 2-2. 2-2 as Summit Academy looks for base runners here with a 2-out rally. Next pitch bounced back up to the shortstop, who will make a nice clean field and throw out. Throw out Bree Bronson at first base, and that's a quick inning from North Sevier as we will head to the top of the 5th inning, as North Sevier, they need some runs.
Yeah, they definitely do. And Camry Brunson responsible for 2 of those outs at the bottom of the 4th to get Summit Academy. I think I only counted about 7 pitches.
Yeah, 7 or 8.
7 pitches that inning, that bottom of the inning. And let's see, North Sevier's been able to make a lot of contact. Last inning, they had bases loaded, like we said, and they just weren't able to even score 1 run. So they just got to come out with that same tenacity, looking to hit that ball every time they come up to bat, because when you're down 9 runs, there's nothing more than you can do than just keep swinging.
You just got to take your at bat. You can't be looking at the scoreboard and thinking, "Oh my gosh, we have to score 9 runs to get this lead." You just have to go up as yourself and as you as a player. And you just have to say, "Okay, get on base, get a hit, make all the clean throws, make all the best plays that you can," and you just hope that your teammates have the same mentality and they're getting on base and they're driving in runs, and then suddenly that 9-run lead just vanishes and you're right back in this game. And I wouldn't be surprised here if we see North Sevier finally break through with a couple of runs.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree.
As Jaquel Kornberg back up to the dish, she grounded out her last time up.
Beautiful day in Spanish Fork.
It really is. Emma Perkins back on the bump. We'll see what she can do here. First pitch is low and in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, and Emma Perkins pitching outstanding the first 3 innings. Last inning wasn't her best inning, and now starting off with the ball low and outside, but she delivers a beautiful strike there. Let's see how she does. Coming into a 5th inning, you've got to be pretty tired, as she's the last couple innings, been throwing a lot of pitches.
She really has. That arm's got to be tired. 1-1 now. Next pitch is low and outside in the dirt. Kornberg, I apologize, did not ground out last time. She struck out, you remember, on a pitch that was way outside. That was kind of the same looking pitch there, but this time she held off. They're getting a better feel for Perkins. The sophomore pitches in delivered, and that ball's high and nearly hits Kornberg. She'll get out of the way. And now we have a 3-1 count. The leadoff runner has gotten on every time. Let's see if Kornberg can keep that trend going.
Yeah, 3-1 count.
Next pitch is high.
She's just going to let it go. And that's a smart play by Kornberg to let that one go. And once again, North Sevier has a man on first base. Let's see if they can deliver here. As number 42, Kaylee Keel, the pitcher, comes up as well. She's a sophomore. Let's see what she can do. A man on first, 0 outs. Top of the 5th. And
runner steals.
Kornberg's going to steal the second, and that's a great play by Kornberg.
Kornberg's got speed. We've seen her kind of a shorter girl, but does have really good speed. Good off-speed pitch to steal on. She saw that it was a curveball. Got a good jump.
Yeah,
made
definitely.
It second easily. As Kylie Keel looking to drive in another run. First pitch is fouled back off the backstop.
Kylie Keel not allowing any runs since the second inning. It was just those 2 monstrous innings for Summit Academy where they scored 10 runs in 2 innings.
Next pitch is driven into center, base hit. Kornberg's going to come around to score, and a base hit from Kylie Keel makes it 10-2.
North Sevier's overall record is 10-9. Summit Academy 16-5. So Summit Academy, the 1 seed coming into this 2A state tournament. North Sevier looking to be the 4 seed with a 5-5 region record. But yeah, North Sevier finally puts another run on the board.
There you go.
And that's what you said. We're going to expect some runs coming from North Sevier this 5th inning. And they've already delivered with 0 outs and a man on first base.
Briley Butler, comes back up to the plate.
A personal friend of mine.
She'll hit a high pop-up into right center field. Tough play for the center fielder to make, and she won't get there. The runner having to try to tag, though, if that ball had been caught, had to stay near first base. Ball was caught in right field. Ball was dropped in right field, but enough time to throw out the runner at second. So they will get 1 out, as that will send Jalen Bills up to the plate.
And it's tough to know what to do in that situation.
As a big hit into left center field, could it go? It is off the wall. It actually went under the wall, it looks like.
No, it bounced over, actually.
Bounced over the wall.
But that's going to be a double,
which
as they
sucks
have to stop play.
The runner would have scored from first to third. That ground rule double keeps runners at second and third. Looked like Bills could have had a triple. But again, runners in scoring position. Can North Sevier come through? It'll be number 33. You know her, you love her. Camry Bronson had a great diving catch at shortstop last time up. Let's see if she can drive in a couple runs.
And she was responsible for 2 of the outs at the bottom of the 4th.
She was.
To let Summit Academy once again go 2 innings scoreless after their 2 innings where they were averaging 5 runs.
Passed ball. Runner's going to come home. The flip from the catcher is not in time, and a base runner scores as North Sevier. 3-10 now.
And like you said, you cannot come into this inning thinking we have to score 9 runs. Just come up, be as calm as you can, and just say, I got to get on base. And every single player so far, every single batter so far has gone up, looks super confident and calm, and gotten on base so far.
Whitney Hamlin will walk out to the mound and talk to her pitcher along with the rest of her infield.
Yeah, and Whitley Heyman, she's exuberant about her national rank.
We talked to her about it already today. 6,992nd.
Beautiful place to be sitting national ranking, especially as a 2A team.
It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, she said number 1 in the state, number 1 in the national rankings. Number 1 in your heart, number 1 in the national rankings. But I mean, she'll take
Not exactly the same.
9,090.
6,997.
But here comes Camry Brunson. Can she deliver another run? First pitch is swung on, and a big swing from her, and it is missed as the pitch count goes to 1-1. We're going to have to be adjourning after this inning because it's the end of school.
Come on, man.
I don't have a car. Actually, I do have a car, but I have to give people a ride home. Next pitch is hit into right field, and it is
I
out
have
of
a
play.
car, dude. I'll give you a ride.
I have a car, but I have to give my sister a ride home.
Just give her the key.
It's a stick.
You're a stick.
Let's see if Camry Bronson can deliver.
How about if they come in within 3 runs? They score 7 this inning.
Leaving when the bell rings. Next pitch is high.
Fine, I'll commentate by myself with David. No, he doesn't have to. He's lying.
Remember how I have to kind of go to Hebrew, too?
Camry Brunson.
Is it a full count? Can we
I
get
think it is a full count.
Yep, full count from the umpire. We'll get the signal, the biggest pitch of the game here.
Keep sliding this.
I apologize. The pitch. Swung on, bouncer towards shortstop. She'll make a clean field. Will the throw be beat out? She's safe!
As another runner comes in for North Sevier, chopping away at this lead. 4-10 now. Summit Academy leads, but 4 runs for North Sevier just in the top of the 5th. And they're playing outstanding in the 5th inning. Like you said, you can't leave runners on, and they have not so far. Yeah. Oh, you're staying?
Remember how I kind of have to go to Hebrew?
Dude, you're good.
I can give you a ride home if you want to. Yeah, I'm play-by-play. Let's go.
Who was that? Camry Brunson stealing second base. 1 out. North Sevier up to bat. Top of the 5th inning. I am now joined here by David Ridding. David, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Happy to be watching such a great game. As
another hit by number 9, Haley Higgs. It gets caught. And so it's going to be the second out at the top of the 5th inning as Camry Brunson still sitting on second base as number 23, Jaylee Cowley, comes up to bat for the Wolves.
score 4-10, North Sevier trying to come back into this game.
As a high pitch there from Perkins. 1-0 count for Cowley.
North Sevier is doing a pretty good job coming back after they were down 10-0 in the 3rd inning. It's now 10-4 as they've kept Summit Academy from scoring.
And it's going to be a fly ball up to the center fielder, and she's going to catch it. That's going to be the end of the top of the 5th with a score North Sevier 4, Summit Academy 10, as Summit Academy now coming up to bat, trying to extend the lead a little further and just push North Sevier out of this ball game. I love what you stated, that they were down 10-0 in the 3rd inning, and then they were able to not let Summit Academy score the bottom of the 3rd or the bottom of the 4th, and now chopping away at the lead as they still have 2 more innings to play after the 5th.
Yep, it'll be a good game, no matter how it turns out. North Sevier trying to come back, whether they do or not, we'll have to see. But a good job by North Sevier tightening up their defense, not letting Summit Academy score anymore, and good job making more contact with the ball.
Yeah,
getting some runs.
Definitely. Finally getting those base runners in to home plate, and it's paying off. 4 runs in 1 inning. If they can hold Summit Academy and do that 2 more innings, they've got the lead, or at least can catch up. That's some wishful thinking from myself, but let's see if they can do it as number 14, Jennifer Trask, the freshman for Summit Academy, comes up to bat first. As number 42, Kaylee Keel, the sophomore for North Sevier, is once again pitching. She's pitched 4 innings so far. This will be her 5th. And a great hit as the shortstop barely able to dive stop that one as Jennifer Trask gets onto first base.
Yep.
I forgot who was running. That's why I was stumbling there. Is number 1, Alex Perkins, the sister of Emma Perkins, comes up to bat, the senior, one of only 2 seniors on this team, as she looks to bunt. They're trying to tag Jennifer Trask at first base as she looked to want to steal to second. She pulled off, tried to run back to first, and she is able to make it there safely. She bunts. Alex Perkins bunts. It's going to be a foul ball, though. So a 0-2 count.
And a great job by Kylie Keel pitching all 5 innings so far, able to keep her cool after a rough first couple of innings where Summit Academy was able to score 10 off of her pitching.
Yeah, definitely. Coming back, still being super confident in the last 3 innings, and it's paid off as it's going to be a strikeout on Alex Perkins, the senior. So Summit Academy, 1 out, has 1 man on first as number 10, Hope Richardson, the junior, the only junior on this whole sophomore squad, comes up to bat at the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, Summit Academy will have another great team next year with most of their players returning, almost entirely comprised of sophomores and freshmen.
Yeah, it's incredible. They only have 2 seniors and 1 junior on their whole squad. So that's incredible that they are number 1 in their region, and they're going to be returning with almost everyone there. As she hits that one, number 10, Hope Richardson, hits that right by the third baseman and the shortstop to get on base. Now a runner on second and first with only 1 out for Summit Academy at the bottom of the 5th as number 13, Allie Cordero, comes up to bat.
Yep.
Looking to put some runners home, extend this lead a little further for Summit Academy.
Yeah, North Sevier not looking at their best, like they were just barely. With an error at third, unable to grab the ball, allowing the baseman to move forward.
As Kylie Keel nearly hits number 13, Allie Cordero, able to do the matrix move, barely dodge that one, as it looks like it's going to be he did call that a strike, I'm pretty sure.
Thought it was a little bit outside.
It looks like a 2-2 count now for Allie Cordero.
Yeah.
Runner on second and first.
She's
She's going to swing, trying to throw out the catcher trying to throw out the base runner to third, not able to do it. Now bases loaded for the next batter up, number 27, Kiara Glodowski, the only other senior besides Alex Perkins, as Alex Perkins sits at third base.
A good chance here for Summit Academy to seal off the game. If they can get a couple more runs in, it'll be almost impossible for North Sevier to catch back up.
Yeah, definitely. Kaylee Keel trying to get out of this pickle. And as the catcher tries to throw off number 14, Jennifer Trask at third base, not able to do it.
Yeah, bases loaded with only 1 out.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of opportunity for Summit Academy here.
And I think it's a 3-0 count now. 2-1 count for Kiara Glodowski. She's going to take a swing at that one, caught by the third baseman, and everyone else is going to tag up. So still bases loaded, but now 2 outs instead of 1, as number 7, Madison Hill, a freshman who plays shortstop, is going to be coming up to bat now for Summit Academy.
This is similar to what happened earlier where North Sevier was up to bat, had bases loaded, only 1 out, and was not able to get anything off of it. Might be happening again.
Hopefully North Sevier can hold off Summit Academy in this disastrous inning. They haven't allowed anything yet, as a pop-up to center fielder's able to catch it and successfully get out of the inning without allowing any runs as North Sevier. 10-4, Summit Academy still leads at the top of the 6th. And David, what did you see from North Sevier there to be able to get out of that sticky situation?
I'm just impressed by how well North Sevier has been able to keep their cool during this game. They had a rough first couple of innings and a chance for a disastrous inning there again, but they were able to keep their cool, not let it get to their head, and make the saves that they needed.
Yeah, definitely. Summit Academy, the number 1 team in their region, 12-0, sweeping the region, and with a beautiful national rank of 6,992nd. We were able to talk to Whitley Heyman before the ball game, and she said that she's just so proud of how well her players have been playing this season without even losing one region game.
Yeah,
and it shows.
It's incredible. And again, this is a 2A team, and they're ranked 54th in the state. That's phenomenal for a 2A team.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, a beautiful day in Spanish Fork here, 84 degrees, partly cloudy, and a beautiful breeze coming right in.
You know, North Sevier is ranked 59 in the state, just 5 behind Summit Academy. And if you take away that first 2 innings, these teams are very evenly matched with no one really being able to score a run.
And Emma Perkins does not look like herself as she throws that one over the catcher for a 1-0 count.
Yeah, lucky there was no one on the base there. They easily could have stolen a base with that pitch.
Yeah, lucky that was the first pitch of the inning. Top of the 6th, North Sevier as number 2, Alyssa Bosshart hits that one over the backstop for a foul ball. 1-1 count now. Emma Perkins just trying to get out of this game cleanly as she started with a 10-0 run from a lot of help from a lot of her teammates. That one's popped up by Bosshart. It's going to be caught by the left fielder. A beautiful play by her to start the inning with 1 out, no base runners on.
Yeah,
what were you going to say?
A really good hit. The ball was going right in between where the left and center fielder were. But again, a phenomenal job by the left fielder, able to run all the way over and catch it with time to spare. Wonderful job, or wonderful play from both ends.
Definitely. Jessica Shaw coming up to bat now. Number 4, the junior for the Wolves. Trying to cut this lead a little more as she hits it right to the shortstop trying to get her out, and she does. Beautiful pass to the first baseman from the shortstop position.
North Sevier only has 2 innings to try and catch back up, and
it's already 2 outs.
Yeah, this inning isn't looking like they're going to have much chance, so they'll have to score 6 runs in the last inning and not allow Summit Academy.
North Sevier looking for a 2-out rally here as Emma Perkins looking awfully tired as she's already pitched 5 innings. This is her 6th. And she only allows 3 runs on average per game that she's pitched as the batter hits it right to the shortstop. And the shortstop able to field it once again perfectly and toss that out to first base as Summit Academy allows 0 runs in the top of the 6th.
Yep. This has been a great defensive game.
Besides those first 2 innings, North Sevier's played phenomenal, not allowing even a single run the last 4 innings, or 3 innings.
And in all of these 6 innings, Summit Academy's only allowed 4 runs. So from both sides, just wonderful, wonderful defensive play. A lot of innings where no one's really got onto base at all, or just a few. So great job from both teams.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just
I concur.
Bad luck for North Sevier letting Summit Academy get those 10 runs at the beginning. Otherwise, it'd be a much tighter game.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to give a shout out to our one watcher. Kudos to you for hearing such a amazing game between North Sevier and Summit Academy. We're down here, Spanish Fork, repping Pleasant Grove, as we're here having an amazing time. Just remember, a person's a person no matter how small. A doctor once said that. As Summit Academy looks to extend the lead and shut out the chances of North Sevier to come back in this ball game.
Yeah, even if Summit Academy doesn't get a run here, it's still going to be incredibly tough for North Sevier to even tie the game back up. And if they do, they'd still have to keep Summit Academy from getting any runs again in the 7th inning. So things are really looking in Summit Academy's favor, as
And
there is another error.
Yeah,
from North
another
Sevier.
error from the second baseman for North Sevier. Not able to field that ball properly, as she was only about 15 feet away from the first base. I can't even speak. Excuse me.
She
Not
just
able
wasn't
to
able
field
to
it.
get a hand on the ball.
As Summit Academy looks to bunt number 6,
Foul
Amanda
ball.
Reinhold. Foul ball. A 0-1 count for Reinhold. Base runner on first. 0 outs in the inning. And this is the biggest stage almost that you can get in softball. As Reinhold bunts that one, they get the out at first base, but they advance a runner to second. Summit Academy with 1 out now at the bottom of the 6th.
North Sevier doing really good at keeping the errors down low. They had a bad first 2 innings, lots of errors, and that's a big reason why Summit Academy was able to get 10 runs. They are making contact with the ball almost every runner. Good job by North Sevier keeping it down. But, if they have any more of those this inning, Summit Academy is very likely to score now.
Yeah, definitely. With a runner on second base and number 8, Bree Bronson up to bat. And Bree has one of the best batting averages on the team.
Yeah. Only 1 out as well.
Yes. As that pitch just went low. Bree Bronson swinging and a missing, as it's a 1-1 count now for her. Kaylee Kill still the pitcher for the Wolves, as it's a 2-1 count now.
Inside pitch, just in though. Able to get a strike off
Oh,
of
was it a strike? Did I call it a ball? Shortstop making it looking to make the catch, and she does. Makes it 2 outs for Summit Academy. A man stranded on second. And North Sevier trying to come unscathed in the 6th inning, just so they can. Go ahead.
Summit Academy, even if they don't get any runs here,
Still
They
have
can
a 6-run lead, exactly.
they have a 6-run lead and another chance at bat. This game's looking tough for North Sevier. They weren't able to score in each inning like they had hoped. Haven't been able to score
As
since
number 1
the
makes
4th
contact,
inning,
Alex
or
Perkins.
5th inning.
They're going to try and toss her out, and they don't. So the runner at second is able to score, and Alex Perkins gets a double off what should have been
An out.
an out if they could have caught that ball.
Yeah. North Sevier in a really, really tough predicament here. It was already tough, but
Now
making
it's a 7-run lead for
making-
Summit Academy.
making errors, and that's been their downfall this entire game. They've been doing everything else right. It's just some of their fielding, a little bit too rushed, maybe a little bit of the nerves.
Definitely, and if it keeps going at this pace, it looks like Summit Academy will be advancing to the second round of the 2A softball state tournament.
As Alex Perkins hits a foul ball. Good game overall, though. Both teams should be proud about how they played.
Yeah, definitely. 4-11, Summit Academy leads the North Sevier Wolves. As Emma Perkins makes contact, they try and throw her out. Unable to, so now Summit Academy has a runner on first and third with 2 outs, and they could have stopped the bleeding with a good toss from number 33, Camry Brunson. She's unable to make a good pass to the first baseman, and now Summit Academy has a chance to extend the lead a little further.
And third baseman played that perfectly. Caught the ground ball, threw it over to first as fast as she could. Is a good run by Alex Perkins, getting there quicker.
And as number 10, Hope Richardson balls all the way to first now, Bases loaded for number 13, Ali Cordero.
Yeah, I think if she gets any runs in here, it's game over for North Sevier.
Yeah, definitely. The door is closing quickly on North Sevier.
If they can get an out here, there's still a chance for North Sevier. Small one, but still a chance. Third baseman looking to steal, gets back to third base, just barely makes it there safely.
The pitch is up. The pitcher trying to catch it, and she does. Barely backhanded catch. That was amazing, as that's going to end the 6th inning. North Sevier 4, Summit Academy 11, as we go to the top of the 7th.
Good job there catching that. If another error there, and it definitely would have been at least one more run.
Yeah, definitely, as it was bases loaded. And if North Sevier isn't able to score 7 runs in this inning, it's going to be all over.
Yep. We'll see if Summit Academy even has to come back up to bat. Summit Academy doing really well at shutting North Sevier out each inning. See how it goes this round.
Yeah, North Sevier with only 4 runs, and it came in 1 inning, and that was the 5th inning where they were looking on fire. And if the game would have started at the 5th inning, North Sevier is pretty dominant from the 4th, 5th, and 6th inning. Besides that, it was just the 1st and 2nd inning where they allowed 10 runs, and Summit Academy has just been coasting off that.
Yeah, they haven't scored a run until the 6th inning since the 2nd inning. It's been a North Sevier game after the 2nd inning.
But it's just a little too late.
Yep. Well, if Summit Academy is able to win this game, how far do you think they'll go in the tournament?
Summit Academy, I think they're the best team in the state for 2A. I think they're going to be going all the way to the championship game. I don't want to look ahead too far, as they've still got the quarterfinals and semifinals, but with the way they were hitting at the beginning of this game, if they can keep that up, I think they could advance all the way to the championship.
Yeah, Summit Academy does a great job at getting ball contact with each player. They don't necessarily make it to base each time, but almost each player at least hits the ball, which gives a chance.
Yeah, definitely. Summit Academy looking to close out as they brought in a new pitcher, number 12. Oh, it's still Emma Perkins. It looked like a new face.
Maybe
But
Alex Perkins, but nope, it's still Emma.
So I think it's a 2-1 count now.
Yep.
Or what did you see?
Well,
Get her swing in as Kylie Keel is able to advance to first base.
Yep, grounder past the second baseman. Get someone on base, and that's what they got to do each play is get someone on base.
As Briley Butler, the senior for this Wolves team, comes up to bat now at the top of the 7th. This could be the last inning of North Sevier's season if they're not able to score 7 runs here.
Emma Perkins pitching. Let's just talk about her and Alex Perkins for a second. 2 sisters, a senior and a sophomore, able to play this season with each other. How do you think that's affected this team?
I think it's really cool whenever you can have a connection like that, and I love coming into a 2A school. It's not that big, and that might be the only place besides having 2 outstanding players, which they are very good softball players, but 2A is one of the only places where you'll be able to have 2 siblings come and play on the same team, since it's such a tight-knit community. It's just cool to have that sisterhood on one team.
Yeah. Speaking of, it's tough to get siblings on the same team. Pleasant Grove High School, their basketball team had 2 brothers on it.
True.
That was cool to watch. Just you're able to see the unification between them, and they're able to read each other so well. And I think that applies here as well, where they're just able to trust each other, knowing what the other's thinking.
Definitely. As another ball goes by Briley Butler, I think it's a 3-0 count right now, as she has not swung at anything. Kylie Keel sitting on first base for North Sevier. Emma Perkins definitely declining since the beginning of this game, and I think that's what we expected, as it's her 7th inning in a row pitching. A 3-2 count. Did I see that right?
3-2 or a 3-0.
3-2 or something.
It was hard to see the ref's fist.
Well, that was a strike, and she's not walking back, so I think it's 3-1. The count right now. 3-1, Briley Butler up to bat. As she lets that one go, and she's going to be taking a base. And this is exactly how North Sevier wanted this inning to start.
Yep, no outs, two women on base. Get some good hits.
And
score some
Jaden Bills,
points.
the senior for North Sevier, is coming up to bat. This is one of the people you want in this situation right now. A great batter for North Sevier.
Lots of experience senior year.
Yeah, she lets that one go by inside for a 1-0 count.
I mean, the pressure is on for North Sevier, so I think the coach is glad to have the seniors she does, who she can rely on, who will stay level-headed.
Yeah, big hit to left field. She's going to catch that one. Both runners tag up. But a good hit by Jaden Bills, looking to swing, as it's now 1 out. Same scenario. A runner on second and first base, as number 33, Camry Brunson, the freshman, comes up to bat.
And down by 7, they're looking for a miracle here.
Definitely. As she swings.
Foul ball
Over the right baseman. What am I saying? Right field. The right fielder.
So you're talking about first baseman, but
first baseman and the right fielder. I couldn't make up my mind. It was in between those two. Camry Brunson with another swing. Foul ball. 0-2 count for her, the freshman. And North Sevier, it looks like their season could be ending within a matter of seconds.
Well, they have at least one more batter coming up. So
yeah, true.
Ball there.
1-2 count now. Runner on second and first. North Sevier needs 7 runs to catch up to Summit Academy's 11. As North Sevier is only at 4.
One good hit is all it takes to make it a 4-point game. But
as
it is
caught there,
out.
And the second baseman did not know that they needed to tag up, and that's going to do it for the ball game. Summit Academy defeats North Sevier 11-4. David, what did you think of that ball game from Summit Academy?
They had a wonderful start, and that's really all it took.
11-4.
Once they got the start, it was game over. They only got 1 run after the first 2 innings, but the first 2 innings was all they needed to keep North Sevier from taking the game.
Yeah, definitely. And that's going to do it for Pleasant Grove Sports Network's broadcast of the 2A softball state tournament in Spanish Fork, Utah. I'm Logan Beardall.
I'm David Ridding.
And have yourselves a wonderful night. What a great thing. How do you get out of this? You just cut it? Okay, well, I just want to. Okay, cool. We got to do this fast, though. Sweet, thanks for finishing the game. Got you. It was like such a game. Like it wasn't.
I thought, they might be able to